afternoon baseball now from the shores of McCovey Cove and Oracle Park here in San Francisco. Today, game 2 of this 4-game set between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball next. Logan Webb is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
So now into the box is Miguel Rojas. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Miami, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
And now the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Jazz Chisholm. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. No home runs yet in this first month, and 5 driven in. Change up low, 2-0. Blue skies forecasted this afternoon, 58 degrees here at first pitch. 2-0 count, the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3. Starling Marte will be next. The 3-1.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Softly hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in, it's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Just underway here in San Francisco. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. And it misses, 3-1 now.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it in one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Boy, Dero, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
To the plate now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Fly ball out to right field. Slater's in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
That's why you have to close the door when you can. They had 2 outs, but the 3-hole hitter rips a single, bringing the cleanup man to the plate, and he does what he's paid to do, cash in an RBI opportunity with a well-hit double.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The set and the 1-2. Grounded to first. Belt has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Home half of the first coming up from McCovey Cove. It's now 1-0 Miami. Nick Neidert is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 2-1 home. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, Mike Tauchman. That's he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Tommy La Stella is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next to bat for the Giants, Tommy La Stella. First delivery to him. Popped up. Aguilar moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Down on the shins and missed with it.
Ball
Ball
1. No strike.
Tachman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Second inning now from San Francisco. It's the Marlins 1 and the Giants nothing. Ready now is Brian Anderson, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dubon has it, and there's one gone.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 14, Adam Duvall.
Up next from Miami, Adam Duvall. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch. Webb has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Payoff pitch one more time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Again, another foul ball. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
It's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. One out and a runner on second base. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone. One and one. Here it is. There's a line drive. Caught at first by Bell. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
Wilmer.
Now here's the first offering. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. It's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Got him. At the plate now is Evan Longoria. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First delivery to him. One out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
At the plate now, Kurt Casale, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. The windup and the 0-1, and that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Aguilar is there. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Top of the third set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The batter number 2, second baseman,
In now, Jazz Chisholm, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Rojas aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Bouncer up the middle. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Here's Starling Marte. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing, and we're only in the 3rd inning.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and he's back standing. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0.
That's out.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-0. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Comes set, now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tuchman gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Marlins leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He got a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
The right fielder, Austin.
Now the pitch.
Slater.
As he'll take a look at ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Logan Webb. Textbook sack bunt situation here. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 1-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Pitch popped up. Alfaro over to his left. 2 down. Striding in is Mike Tuchman, trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the stretch. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Popped up. Anderson has room in foul territory, and that will end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They're down 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit, Brian Anderson. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Right side. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box, Adam Duvall, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Miami down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
That's the ball.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's the first hit in this one for the Giants. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And show track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the box now, Brandon Belt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
And that's over. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. La Stella on at first, nobody out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping in next, Wilmer Flores struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Popped up. And no one will get this one. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Dickerson's there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And stepping in, Jorge Alfaro comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 0-1 pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Into the box, Nick Neidert. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. To second for 1. On the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Jazz Chisholm. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Nope.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
The center fielder.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. Lifted down the line in left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And now, Kurt Casale. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
This pitch is popped up, and there's the first out.
Right fielder, number 13.
Now at the plate, Austin Slater. First pitch of the AB now.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Look out, 1-1.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Number 62.
Donovan Solano will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Who's hitting for the Giants? Number 7. Donovan.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Duvall is there, and he has it for the out. So the next to bat will be Mauricio Dubon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Duvall is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail it here 2-0.
Bounce it, just bounce it. Everybody when it come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it, I'm always gonna get it.
Marlene Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 66. Marlins. Garcia.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Aguilar. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey.
Now at the plate here is Corey Dickerson. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. The belt for the twin killing.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Ready with the 1-2.
Inside, ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3-2.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. The Marlins down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now at the plate is Mike Tauchman to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a line drive. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
One and one to Tommy La Stella.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. All even now. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Line drive to center field. Marte is there. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Next, it'll be Brandon Belt. Flew out last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Into the cove, but foul. The 3-1 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. From the stretch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Giants lead 1. They're down 2-0. Reyes Maranta is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Now into the box, Adam Duvall. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Adam.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And he lays off for ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
1 ball.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here comes the 1-2.
Nope.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Line drive base hit.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
So now to the plate, Nick Neidert. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Belt able to pull this one in for out number 2.
Now batting.
Next to dig in, Miguel Rojas. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner's back. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
One's the count.
The 0-1 pitch.
Ball one.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Alfaro is off of first with 2 away.
Ball 2.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Miami, but they're on top 2-0. And now in the box, Evan Longoria. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
Evan Longoria.
Now here's the first offering. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. He's got it, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Next up, Kurt Casale. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, at the ball.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
1-0.
1-0 count. Here it is.
That's ball 2. Three on the count.
Austin Slater waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch.
Hey!
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches at the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
The right fielder, number 13, Austin.
So a runner at first now with one away, and in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater. As a look, now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 delivery.
Ball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Runner at first here, one man out. And that misses 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Count remains 2-2. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. The hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
I'll tell you what, D-Roll, this guy's been on point after that knock. That's only their second knock of the game, and it's getting late into this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You can see it from the manager to the hitting coach to everyone in this lineup. They are really upset with the way they've swung the bats. Maybe this is the start of something late.
Alex Dickerson.
Alex Dickerson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Can't lose, ball.
Mauricio Dubon will be next. First and second now, 1 man out. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Next to hit is Mauricio Dubon. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
first delivery to him.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Marcus. You sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th and through the 6th inning, the tension starts to calm a little bit out in that bullpen, where you only have to get 6 or 7 outs, not 8 or 9 outs. So a job well done so far.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Count remains full. 3-2 one more time. And he misses again. The command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart, though you can't quite close the book on him yet. He's responsible for all 3 runners aboard.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Next, it'll be Mike Tuchman. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's set and the pitch.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Jake McGee has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm. And now the first pitch. Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box now, Starling Marte. Slider laid off for a ball. His individual history against Jake McGee, he's gone 2 for 6. The 1-0. McGee, a former Dodger, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
2 balls and a strike now. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Here's the pitch.
Count is 3-2.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now a pitch swung on and hit on the ground to Longoria at third. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Dylan Floro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Dylan Floro.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Tommy La Stella.
First offering.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home.
Nope. That's inside.
To him on the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Brandon Belt, for his career in this matchup. He's 2 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You can almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Throw on to first will get him scored 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Digging in will be Wilmer Flores. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. One and two.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they do.
That will leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Jose Alvarez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson. First pitch of the AB on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Flores stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Digging in next, Brian Anderson grounded out in his last at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Alvarez, a former Philly, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Ready now for the Marlins. Adam Duvall struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. Adam Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
The batter, the pitcher, Jorge Alfaro.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1 strike.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Legs churning, he's headed for second, and he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Garrett Cooper will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. That gets down and the inning will continue. The relay and a leap, but it's fired right over his head. And the second run will score as well.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Matt Wisler takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Matt.
In now, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter number 2, second baseman. Jazz.
So next to bat will be Jazz Chisholm, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Now the first pitch, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. The toss will go to LaStella at second, and the force out means the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 giant error, and a runner left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Marlins lead this one 5-0. John Curtis will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. So In now for San Francisco, Evan Longoria. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
No offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Two pitches fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Kurt Casale. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
2-0.
1 out, nobody on. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
3 balls.
Austin Slater waits on deck. Three and 1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Standing in now, Austin Slater. Popped him up. Anderson over to his right. 2 gone. Buster Posey will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 28.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
5-0 the final score today. The Marlins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nick Neidert takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
side.